You got me, or more specifically, Morse code tagged me. Thanks, Morse code. So now I'm supposed to reveal 5 things about myself. And I've decided to choose 5 things which kind of reveal different aspects of my personality or character. So here we go. Point number 1. If I ever get married, and if I ever have a child, and if that child is female, that girl's name will be Daria. There is no point of negotiation on this. First daughter, if I ever have one, his name is going to be Daria. The reason, and yes, that does mean that I would be naming my child after a cartoon character, and proudly so. If they came out with the DVDs for the entire series of Daria, I would buy them in an instant. So, hint, hint, they really need to make those, and last I heard they still hadn't made them yet, and they need to. They have a big fan base. Anyway, point number 2. I do not drink Cokes or sodas. And the reason I don't is because when I was in high school, I was in cross country and track, and they informed us that those drinks actually dehydrate you. So I quit during the various running seasons, and then after those were over, just decided not to go back to it. Figured I was better off not drinking the carbonated, caffeinated corn syrup. So the only time I drink Cokes or sodas now are if I'm at a party or a friend's house or something, and they specifically offer me that drink and don't have anything else, and I don't want to be rude. So politeness will get me to drink Coke maybe once or twice per year, and that's about it. I don't ever buy it for myself. Now, I know that was a really fascinating point for everybody, but we do have to move on. So here's point number 3. 2 of my favorite sources of laughter are online comic strips and stand-up comedy. I love both of these things, and for the sake of time, I'm just going to list some of my favorites over on the side, but I'm always looking for more. So anybody who has advice on additional comedians or comic strips I should check out, or just want to mention ones that you like, by all means, please do so in the comments or in a message or whatever you like. Point number 4. I mentioned this to far too many people, but it is something I'm proud of, and I feel like it fits into this video here. I'm writing my own dictionary. Have been since around 2000 or so, and I have it posted to a website. I basically started with vocab lessons that I had back in high school, especially when I started studying for the SATs and ACTs. And then from then on, whenever I came across a word that I didn't know in writing or in conversation, I would look it up using a variety of different dictionaries, usually using onelook.com to find them, which is an awesome resource, and then use those as a base for informing myself and then refining a definition that is both accurate and clear. And I try to be very particular about my the definitions that I write. I still need to revise actually a lot of them, and it'll take a long time because this is strictly a hobby that I do kind of just in times when I'm relaxing, you know. But I'm working on it. Will be for my entire life. It's a project that I want to continue working on. It's a hobby. You know. Point number 5, because I feel like I should say something embarrassing about myself, because I really don't do that enough. I don't really get into like sappy movies or real emo music or anything, and I'm not a crying person, generally speaking, but there is one music video which made me bawl like a baby twice in the same day. And it kind of reveals what actually does turn me into a sap, and it's even nerdier than the thing I mentioned just a moment ago. And the artist that was the singer or rapper actually for this video just makes it that much better. I never would have suspected that he could bring me to tears, but he and whoever directed this video, which I really need to find out, did. The video was for Mosh by Eminem. I watched it, of course, right before the 2004 elections, when that was very much on my mind and in my passions and everything, and the image of people not just voting, but specifically voting with a sense of seeing what's important in politics and how it affects their lives, and how they're being helped versus how they're being screwed, and voting accordingly, you know? So that's my sob story, so to speak. Alright, well, those are my 5 points. I guess hopefully this will satisfy the tagging, and thank you for watching.